Mr. and Madam Arbitrators, it is true that William Prasad did not disclose the two cases involving lit funds or his past encounter with Constance Ford. This is because they were irrelevant to his impartiality and he was unaware of the information. Opposing counsel argued that Prasad failed to include these two pieces of information in his declaration of impartiality, independence, and availability, and further should have included them in his amended declaration. Under Section 12B of the RUAA, an arbitrator has a continuing obligation to disclose to all parties any facts the arbitrator learns after accepting appointment which a reasonable person would consider likely to affect impartiality. Prasad did not know that these alleged conflicts even existed when he submitted his first declaration. Now, in his amended declaration, William Prasad did in fact include the lit funds cases, but it was unnecessary because these cases do not reasonably affect his neutrality. He only did so to give the parties full transparency. I would like to reiterate that Prasad is a respected professor and arbitrator. He has arbitrated several cases over the course of his career and in the past 2 years. The lit funds cases, which were partially funded, has no influence on his neutrality here. In addition, opposing counsel argues Prasad should have disclosed his prior relationship with Constance Ford. This is unnecessary because he does not have any recollection of having Miss Ford as his student. He did not recognize her name when he filed the first declaration. As a representative Barbary, thousands upon thousands of students are trying to pass the bar exam. If opposing counsel is going to hold that there's a personal relationship with Constance Ford, then you will have to find that every single person William Prasad has encountered in a representative capacity is considered a personal relationship. This is a very broad definition of personal relationship and should not be accepted today. Next, opposing counsel argues that William Prasad's failure to disclose is a violation of Section 12E of the RUAA. Looking specifically at Section 12E, it states an arbitrator appointed as a neutral arbitrator who does not disclose a known, direct, and material interest in the outcome of the arbitration proceeding or a known, existing, and substantial relationship with a party is presumed to act with evident partiality under Section 23A2. Neither the lit funds cases or the encounter with Miss Ford are known, direct, or material interest in the outcome of the arbitration. There is no direct or material interest in seeing one side win over the other. Lit funds is such a minor part of this case that it does not create a direct or material interest in seeing NOI win. Also, the encounter with Miss Ford would not be considered an existing or substantial relationship that would affect neutrality. Finally, I would like to reiterate how inappropriate it was for Carmen to search metadata on William Prasad. The fact that the company dug into thousands of pieces of data to try to find something to dismiss Prasad is not the point of arbitration. NOI and Carmen agreed to specific terms of the arbitral clause. Each party was to pick an arbitrator, and the third would be decided together. Carmen did not object to Prasad after he submitted his first declaration that specifically stated that he wrote an article about ethical sourcing. They had an opportunity to object, but they chose not to. Carmen went out of its way to find any information against Prasad's neutrality. Ultimately, it did not find anything to negatively affect that neutrality. But the underlying principle of arbitration is to expedite a decision rather than go through the hassle of court. By Carmen digging in deep into metadata against Prasad, they have pushed the arbitration out unnecessarily. Therefore, we respectfully request to move forward with the arbitration with the 3 selected arbitrators. Thank you.